Hello and welcome you to Mohan Sir's classes. In this lecture, we'll learn about Salu Marada Timaka from Unit 1, Reading C. Let's begin the lesson. Salu Marada Timaka, an environmentalist, is one of the well-known personalities of Karnataka. She has earned recognition due to her untiring efforts in planting and tending to 284 banyan trees along the highway covering a distance of 4 kilometers. Her persistence work has earned several national and international awards. So this lesson Salu Marada Timaka is a part of Unit 1. Our Unit 1's topic is environment. So in this reading C, we are going to study and learn about Salu Marada Timaka, an environmentalist. So the lesson begins like this: Salu Marada Timaka, an environmentalist. So who was Salu Marada Timaka? She was an environmentalist. So what is the meaning of environmentalist? That means a person who is concerned about protecting environment. Listen carefully. What is an environmentalist? Listen here in the below. A person who concerned about protecting environment. So she was an environmentalist and is one of the well-known personalities of Karnataka. That means not only she was an environmentalist but also she was an well-known personalities of Karnataka. That means she is very famous in Karnataka. Next sentence, she has earned recognition due to her untiring efforts in planting and tending to 284 banyan trees along highway covering distance of 4 kilometers. So in this sentence says that she has earned recognition. What recognition? That means appreciation, acknowledgement and gratitude. For what? For due to her untiring efforts in planting and tending. What is tending? That is means taking care of 284 banyan tree along the highway covering a distance of 4 kilometers. That means near the highway almost it is 4 kilometers. She has planted almost 284 banyan tree. Her persistent work has earned several national and international awards. Her persistent. What is persistent? That means lasting for a long time. That means she worked for a long time. This work has earned several national and international awards. So in this paragraph we learn that Salu Marada Timaka, she is an environmentalist and well-known personality of Karnataka. She has got so much of appreciation or recognition. Why? Because of her untiring efforts for planting 284 banyan tree along the highway almost 400 kilometers. Because of her hard work, she has earned several national as well as international awards. Next paragraph, she has honored with the prestigious National Citizens Award of India for her selfless work in the field of environment. She has also a US environmental organization called Timaka's Resource for Environmental Education named after her. So in this paragraph it is said that she has been honored with several prestigious National Citizens Award of India for her selfless work in the field of environment. As she has worked with a selfless or untiring work in the field of environment, so she has been honored with many prestigious National Citizens Award of India. Listen carefully. Because of her selfless work and untiring work, she has earned or she has been honored with many prestigious National Citizens Awards of India. Next sentence, she also has a US environmental organization called Timaka's Resource for Environmental Education named after her. That means she has an organization that is called what organization? It is called what? US Environmental Organization, and the name of the organization is that Timaka's Resource for Environmental Education. What is the name of that US Environmental Organization? The name of the organization is Timaka's Resource for Environmental Education, and this is named, or the name was given by her name or after her name. Salumarada Timaka, a brief history. So let's learn about a brief history of Salumarada Timaka. Salumarada Timaka was born in a village named Hulikal that falls under the Magadi Taluk of Bangalore rural district. She was known as Timaka then. She did not go to school or get any formal education. Listen carefully. This Salumarada Timaka, she was born in a village called what? Hulikal. And it is coming under the Magadi Taluk of Bangalore. What is Taluk? Taluk in the sense what? Block. Listen carefully. Salumarada Timaka was born in a village. Name of the village is called Hulikal, and it is coming under the Magadi Taluk of Bangalore district. Next, she was known as Timaka then. That means she was known as Timaka then. Next sentence, she did not go to school or get any formal education. That means Salumarada Timaka, she has never been to school and in some time she didn't get any kinds of formal education. Next paragraph. From an early age, she worked as a labourer in a quarry near her home. She was married off to Chikaya, a cattle herder. The couple wanted children, but were unable to get any even after 25 years of their married life. So in this paragraph, it is said that from her early age, that means during her childhood itself, she used to work as a labourer in a quarry. What is quarry? Quarry in the sense, you look at below, a large artificial hole in the ground where stones and sand etc. is dug for building material. That means stone quarries, where the stones are blasted and the crushers are there. They make into pieces. And the sands. All these things are collected from there. So from the childhood itself, she used to work in a stone quarry nearby her home. Next, she was married to a person called Chikaya. The name of the husband of Salumarada Timaka is Chikaya, a cattle herder. Cattle herder in the sense shepherd, a person, those who tend or look after the cattle. The couple wanted children but were unable to get even after 25 years of their married life. That means this couple, who Salumarada Timaka and her husband Chikaya, they wanted to have children, but they are unable to get any children until after 25 years of their married life. Next paragraph. One day, the husband and wife duo decide to plant trees to overcome the sadness and empty feeling of their lives. That was around 50 years ago. From there started a journey of untrying love and selfless service of an ordinary couple towards an extraordinary mission. A mission to raise as many trees as possible with love and care and as their own children. So this paragraph says that one day the husband and wife duo. What is duo? Duo in the sense what? Couple or pair. So they decide to plant trees to overcome the sadness and empty feeling of their lives. As we know that after the marriage of 25 years also they didn't get any child, so they were feeling sadness and they were empty. So to overcome that one, to forget that one, both the husband and wife, they decided to plant some trees near the or along the roadside. So That was around 50 years ago, and these incidents took place almost 50 years ago. From there started a journey of untiring love and selfless service. That means from that time itself, there started a journey of what? Untiring love and selfless service. An ordinary couple towards an extraordinary missions. So from that time itself, those couples start a journey of untiring love and selfless service. Of what? An ordinary couple. What is ordinary? That means normal or common couple towards an extraordinary mission. That means something what unusual, something surprise, or something what unexpected. Got it? What was the mission? A mission to raise as many trees as possible. What was the mission? The mission was that as much as possible trees they wanted to plant. That also what? With love and care and as their own children. So they decided to plant as many trees they could plant with love and care. Seems like their own children. So this paragraph says that one day both the husband and wife they decide to plant some trees along the roadside to overcome the sadness and emptiness as they were not having any children or kids after their 25 years of married life. So this incident took place around 50 years ago. From there itself started a journey of untiring love and selfless service of a ordinary man or ordinary couple towards an extraordinary mission or something what a great mission. And the mission was that they decided to raise as many as plant, okay, they could as many as plant or the trees possible with love and care, and they also promised that they would take care of them as their own children. Next, her journey to become Salumarada Timaka. That means how she became Salumarada Timaka. Timaka and her husband decided to plant trees along the roadside and they selected the road to the next village, Kudur, to fulfill her plans. This particular road was one that did not have a single tree and caused immense hardship to the travelers on the dry, hot days. So, what does this paragraph says? Timaka and her husband, they decide to plant trees along the roadside. They selected the road next the village. That means what did they decide? Both the husband and wife they decide to plant trees along the roadside where they select the road next to their village, and name of the village was called Kudur. Name of the village was Kudur. Why? Because this particular road was one that did not have a single tree. That means in this Kudur village or along the roadside there was not even a single tree, and because of that it caused what? Immense hardship to travelers on the dry hot days, as there was no any single tree. That's why during this hot summer days when the traveler used to travel over there, so they used to feel what? A immense hardship. That means a huge, a vast or a great hardship and difficulties. That was the reason they decided to plant trees in the Kudur village. Why? Because there was no any single tree, and people while they were traveling during the hot summer day they used to face hardships and difficulties. That was the reason behind that they selected the village Kudur. Next paragraph. They started grafting saplings from ficus, that means banyan trees, as there were plenty of ficus trees near her village. They grafted 10 saplings in the first year and planted them along a stretch of 4 kilometers on the road that led to Kudur. They increased the number to 15 in the next year. They continued with their efforts to increase the number of saplings with each passing year. So in this paragraph it is said that they started grafting saplings from ficus. What is ficus? That means banyan trees, as there were plenty ficus tree near her village. That means near her village there were plenty of ficus or banyan tree were there. That was the reason they started grafting. What is grafting? That means joining something into something else. We know that in tree, okay, we have the system of grafting. So they started to graft the ficus tree. Why? Because near her village there were plenty of banyan tree. They grafted 10 saplings in the first year and planted them along the stretch of 4 kilometers on the road that led to Kudur. That means in the first year they planted how many trees? They planted 10 trees. They planted 10 trees within, okay, a stretch of 4 kilometers. That means extend or within 4 kilometers. They increased the number to 15 in the next year, and the second year they planted 15 trees. Listen carefully. On the first year they planted 10 trees, second year they planted 15 trees. They continued with their efforts to increase the number of saplings each passing year. So such like, okay, every year, okay, what they tried their level was to increase the number of saplings. What is saplings? That means small plant or tree. Next paragraph. They not only planted the saplings but also tended to the young saplings. Each morning they started from their home with 4 pots filled with water and watered the saplings. When the pots emptied out, they refilled them from the nearby ponds and wells and continued watering the saplings while covering the whole stretch on feet and returned home doing the same thing. Listen carefully. In this paragraph it is said that they not only planted the saplings but also what? They tended to the young saplings. That means they not only planted the small trees or sapling but also they took care of the young saplings or the small saplings. So what they used to do? Each morning they started from their home with 4 pots filled with water and watered the saplings. That means every morning or each morning they used to get up and they used to take 4 pots filled with water. That means each. That means Salumarada 2 pots and her husband 2 pots. They filled the pots with water and they used to water or put water to the saplings. Next, when the pots emptied out, they refilled them from nearby ponds and well and continued watering the saplings while covering the whole stretch on feet and returned home doing the same thing. That means once the 4 pots water were emptied or finished, so from what they used to do? They used to go nearby ponds and wells and they used to fetch water to watering the saplings, and they used to walk by feet, and it was doing or going on continuously or doing same thing every day. So in this paragraph we will learn that Salumarada and her husband, they not only planted the saplings but also they tended the young saplings but also they took care of the young saplings. Each morning they used to wake up and they used to fill 4 pots of water from their home and they used to water the saplings. And when the pots were emptied, they used to go nearby ponds and wells. They used to fill water and they used to water the saplings by walking on the feet for the 4 kilometers. So this was continue going on every day. Next paragraph. They treated the saplings as their own children and each day followed the same routine. They also protect the saplings from the grazing cattle by fencing them with the thorny shrubs. Their tireless efforts began to bear fruit when the saplings grew into large and strong trees. So in this paragraph it is said that they treated the saplings as their own children, Salumarada and her husband, they used to treat and take care of this tree or the saplings as their own children. It is not only one day but each day followed the same routine. That means every day they used to take care of this young saplings as their own kids and own children. They also protected the saplings from the grazing cattle by fencing them with the thorny shrubs. That means they also protect who? Salumarada and her husband. They protected the saplings from where? From the grazing of cattle. That means they fence, that means make boundary around the saplings with what? Thorny shrubs. What is thorny? That means shrub or wild shrubs. The tireless efforts began to bear fruit when the saplings grew into large and strong trees. So as they did tireless efforts, it began to bear fruit. Which one? The trees. Because the saplings grew into large and strong trees. So in this paragraph it is said that both Salumarada and her husband, they treated the saplings like their own children each day. Next, they also protect the saplings from grazing of cattle. How? They used to make fence and boundary around the saplings that no cattle, cows or goats could eat and destroy the saplings. Next, their tireless efforts began to bear fruit. As they did tireless work and selfless service, it began to bear fruit. How? The saplings grew into large and strong trees. Next paragraph. The couple planted the saplings mostly in the monsoon season so that the plants would get the rainwater for their growth. The couple planted more than 300 trees in total, and today the asset value of the trees stand at more than 1.5 million rupees. Timaka's husband passed away in 1991, but she continued with her mission alone and undaunted. The government of Karnataka has taken over the management of the trees now. So what does this paragraph says? That means the couple planted the sapling mostly during the monsoon season. Why? Because so the plant would not get the plant would get the rainwater for their growth. If they plant the saplings during monsoon season, we know that during monsoon season we have the rain, so they did not to water the saplings. That's why mostly they used to plant during the monsoon season. The couple almost or more they planted more than 300 trees in total. Both the couple, Salumarata and her husband, they planted almost 300 trees in total, and today the asset, that means the value of trees, stand more than 1.5 million rupees. That is the trees which were planted by the couple, the value of the trees at present context is more than 1.5 million rupees. Next, Timaka's husband passed away in the year of 1991. In the year of 1991, Timaka's husband, he passed away or he died. But she continued with her mission alone and undaunted. That means, though her husband passed away and died, she was alone. Even then, she continued her mission alone and undaunted. What is undaunted? That means still determined and enthusiastic despite a problem or lack of success. That means there was a problem or lack of success. Even then, she was having the same enthusiastic and excitement to do the mission. But what happened? But now the government of Karnataka has taken over the management of the trees now. So what you learn from this paragraph? That means both the couple there planted the sapling mostly in the monsoon season, because during the monsoon season it easily rains and the couple need not to water the saplings. They planted almost 300 trees and the value of the trees at present is more than 1.5 millions. But the bad news is that her husband passed away in the year of 1991. Though her husband passed away, even then she continued alone with undone. That means what? Without any sorrow, she was with some excitement, she continued her mission. But now the government of Karnataka has taken over the management of the trees now. Next paragraph. Timaka was referred to as Salumarada Timaka after her work got popular among the people. Salumarada means a row of trees in Kannada language. She was given the name to honor her dedication towards planting the saplings and preserving the environment despite the numerous hardships that she and her husband had to face along the way. Listen carefully. Timaka was referred to Salumarada Timaka. That means earlier her name was what? Timaka. But later she was named as what? Salumarada Timaka. Why? Okay, when she became popular among the people, then her name was given what? Salumarada Timaka. Salumarada means what? Salumarada means row of trees in Kannada language. The meaning of Salumarada is the what? Row of trees in Kannada language. She was given the name to honor her dedication towards planting the saplings and preserving the environment despite of the numerous hardships that she and her husband had to face along the way. So why such name was given to her? To give honor to her. Why? Because of her dedication towards planting the saplings. What is the dedication? That means commitment. And preserving the environment. What is preserving? That means protecting and saving the environment despite of the numerous hardships and problems faced by her and her husband. So listen carefully. In this paragraph we learn that Timaka was named as Salumarada Timaka when she became popular. The meaning of Salumarada is that row of trees. It is in Kannada language. And she was given this name for the honor and for respect. Why? Because of her commitment toward planting saplings and protecting and serving the environment, though they were facing so much of hardship and difficult. Next topic, the social activities of Timaka. So let's discuss about what were the social activities of Timaka. Salumarada Timaka did not stop at only planting trees. She got involved in various social activities like construction of tank to store rainwater for the annual fair of the village. She has plans of building a hospital in her village and has set up a trust for the purpose. So, what are the social activities of Timaka? Timaka did not stop only planting trees. That means she not only planted the tree, but also what? She involved in various social activities. Example, constructing a tank to store the rainwater for the annual fair of her village. What is fair? That means Mela. She also has a plan to building a hospital in her village, and she also set up a trust for the purpose. Listen carefully. Salumarada Timaka did not stop only planting the tree, but also she involved in various social activities like constructing tank for storing or keeping the rainwater for the annual fair or the annual Mela of her village. She also has a plan to build a hospital, and for that reason she has set up a trust. Next paragraph. She is an active crusader for the spreading of the message of afforestation. Her simple philosophy of life is that every person on this earth must leave behind some assist for humanity. So it is said that she is an active crusader. What is crusader? That means a person who address to a camping or to a gathering. About what? That means she used to speak or give speech and to speak the people about what? Afforestation. What is afforestation? That means planting tree. Her simple philosophy of life is that every person on this earth must leave behind some assist for humanity. So what was her philosophy, or what is her philosophy? That means every person on the earth must leave behind some assist for humanity. That means at least we have to do something benefit for the humanity. This is what philosophy. That means each and every person on this earth has to do something for the benefit of the humanity. So that she used to she used to preach and speak on the stage and in the camping and crusade. Next paragraph. She still lives in an economic crisis and just managed to somehow make a living from the various hours and a monthly pension. but this has never managed to kill her spirit or her passion for doing good work for humankind. Listen, she still lives in economic crisis. What is crisis? Problem. Still she has some economic or financial problem or economic problem or money problem. Even then, she just managed somehow to make a living from the various hour and monthly pension. But she is managing. How? Because she is getting some of the award and she is getting monthly pension. Through that she is managing herself. But this has never managed to kill her spirit or passion for doing good work for humankind. Though she is having the economic problem, financial crisis, and she is unable to manage herself, somehow she is just managing through the hours and the pension she is getting. Even then, she is never discouraged to do good thing for the humankind. Next topic is about awards and recognition for Timaka. So what are the awards she has received? We will be learning from this paragraph. Salu Marada Timaka is the idol of every environmentalist today. She has shown the world how one illiterate woman can make a huge difference to the society through her hard work and passions. So, Salu Marada Timaka is the idol of every environmentalist today. That means she is an example of every environmentalist of today. And she has shown to the world that how a illiterate woman or how a uneducated woman can make a huge difference to the society through her hard work and patience. So she has shown to the world that a illiterate and uneducated woman how she could make a huge difference through her hard work and through her patience. Next paragraph, she has been honored with titles like a Banamitra, Nisarga Ratna, Briksha Premi and Briksha Shri. That means these are the titles she has received. What are the titles? That means Banamitra, Nisarga Ratna, Briksha Premi, Briksha Shri. So these were the title given to whom? Salu Marada Timaka as a honor. For her uncompromising efforts towards saving the environment, she has been conferred with several awards and citations including National Citizens Awards in the year of 1995. That means because of her uncompromised efforts, untied love and selfless service towards the human being, she has been given several awards and certificates, including Citizens Award in the year of 1995. That means she received National Citizens Awards in the year of 1995. Next, honor certificate from the Women and Child Welfare Development Government of Karnataka. That means she also received a certificate for where? From where? From Women Child Welfare Department Government of Karnataka. Next, Visalakshmi Award by Art Living Organization and Certificate of Appreciation from the Indian Institute of Wood Science and Technology, Bangalore. So these are the awards she received. What are that? National Citizens Award in the year of 1995. Second, honor certificate from the Women and Child Welfare Department, Government of Karnataka. Third, Visalakshmi Award by Art Living Organization. Fourth, Certificate of Appreciation from the Indian Institute of Wood Science and Technology, Bangalore. So these were the award honored to her because of her uncompromising efforts, selfless service toward the human being. And this chapter or this story of Salu Marada Timaka is taken from the newspaper called The Times of India. The Times of India, January 12, 2015 by Madhur. So this chapter or the history of Salu Marada Timaka was published, the newspaper called The Times of India, on January 12, 2050 by the title called Madhur. So, hope all of you understood this chapter. Thank you.